scrap and build system, hindi na mag-exist yung currently unfilled positions, and then i-deploy yung mga tao dun sa 90 to 140,000 new positions.
In a perfect world, Your Honor, that would happen. That would happen, Your Honor. But of course, it's very difficult given the decentralized nature of the department. Here, a lot of these decisions are made at the school division level, Your Honor. But on our part, on the central office part, we're trying to really stay on top and make sure we are monitoring the progress per division and per region, Your Honor. Yeah.
Yes, Madam Chair, I can only imagine ang daming moving parts sa ganyan, kahit scrap and build process na yan. So, but at least knowing that the Secretary is, as he said himself, on top of the situation and will be 2.5 billion pesos ang pondong nilaan para sa creation and filling up of new positions. At sabi naman ni Budget Sec Amina, may 7.2 billion pesos na allocated for fiscal year 2024 to 2025. So pwede bang makakuha ng clarification sa Good Secretary sa mga plano para sa implementation at yung budget implication para sa fiscal year 2025 hanggang sa full realization nito by 2028?
You're referring to the increase in the salaries, Madam Chair, from,
yes, Madam Chair.
From EO 64. Thank you. Definitely, we want to. This is what the President announced during his SONA, and we're coordinating with agencies like the DPM to finalize this. Although we've gotten the clearance to already start paying what is owed, kasi retroactive po ang application niya, meaning it is effective from January 2024. So teachers, going forward, teachers will be getting lump sums representing what is owed to them from January to August of this year, Your Honor, September of this year, since it's September already. And under this executive order, teachers will receive an average of 5% increase per year from 2024 to 2027. So in 2025, the DBM will budget that, but yung sa 2024, they've given us, they will reimburse the department for whatever it advances to our teachers for that, Your Honor.
Salamat. Secretary, binanggit nyo until 2027. Akala ko yung full realization sa 2028 pa.
I stand corrected, Madam Chair. It's 2020. Sorry. Again, I stand corrected. It's 2027.
Okay, so I stand corrected. Full realization by 2027.
Including kasi this year.
Yes, including this year and retroactive. So 5% per year.
I just want to recognize our Minority Floor Leader, Senator Coco Pimentel.
Yes. Good morning to the Minority Leader, Senator Pimentel.
It seems to be the day to stand corrected twice in a row. I stand corrected. Itong tanong ko was about still the career progression. Yung susunod na tanong ko pa po ay tungkol sa EO 64 on teacher salary and benefits. So, sorry, to restate, plans for implementation and budget implication for 2025 until 2028 ng career progression po.
Yung sa career progression, ma'am, because of the budgetary limitations, maybe we can cover the 90,000 teachers who stand to be promoted. We'll probably be only cover around 10% a year. But perhaps we could, in our wish list, we could supplement it to include maybe in the unprogrammed, in case there are additional revenues, to fund the remainder of the 90,000, Your Honor. Para, di ba, may flexibility tayo going forward. We know how difficult it is for the committee to provide funds in the programmed fund with certainty, but at least there is enough for, I think 2.7 billion of the 6 billion budget proposal for fiscal year 2025 will go towards reclassification, Your Honor.
It sounds like, Zek Sunny, this will maybe overlap in some way with the scrap and build process na pinag-uusapan natin kanina.
Opo, may overlap po yan.
May overlap
Opo.
na po, no? And then, at 10% of those 90,000 teachers per year, by 2028, mapopromote lang ang mga 270,000 nila. So, may iniisip na ba ang DepEd paano ibibilin yung 70% of the teachers pa na hindi pa mapopromote by 2028 sa susunod na DepEd administration?
We will promote 90,000 next year, Your Honor. But for the others, well, we will just request more funding for that because it requires more funding. But as I said earlier, Madam Chair, if Congress will allow, hingin din namin sa unprogrammed yun to help speed up the process rather than just having a purely linear type of calculus going forward. Meron tayong at least small possibility of having increased funding for 2025, Your Honor.
Sorry, 90,000 pala next year. Akala ko 90,000 total ngayon and then 10%
Yes, I stand
every year.
corrected, Madam Chair.
Salamat po, Secretary. And before leaving itong sa expanded career progression system, just to make of record, Madam Chair, I hope the good Secretary will continue to engage in a dialogue with teachers groups on the implementation of this career progression system. Bagaman welcome development po ang career progression para sa mga kaguruan, maraming agam-agam din po on how this will be implemented without compromising the rights and welfare of the teachers.
I give you the assurance, Your Honor, Madam Chair, and we thank you for the guidance. We've engaged a few teachers groups, and we want to engage as many as we can going forward. And certainly, we want to hear how it's being implemented on the ground also. And we greet our former majority